Welcome to your bodies, your shoulders around, your wrist, your hips. Draw circles with your nose. Find some spaciousness in your body and your joints, maybe that wasn't there before a minute ago. In your breath, let your breath fill your whole body. See if first you can bring it down to your fingers and your toes. Let your breath fill your whole body. Mm. Even your ears. Let your breath come and fill your pelvic bowl now. So breathing in, feel the settledness that comes with bringing your breath down to your pelvic bowl. That's that your hips can sort of fill your hips with this sense of oxygenation because we plan to travel into gratitude for our triggers instead of blaming other people for our triggers. Imagine that. Intellectually, yes, we know that. And just let's go just into our body now. What's something that, for me, it's so easy to find. So easy to find. Just remember the last time somebody, I can remember the last time somebody told me what to do and I didn't like it, which was not that long ago. And let yourself remember, or maybe it's not remembering, maybe it's quite present for you. Something that triggered you, something that brought up something less than peace and joy. My definition of a trigger. Stimulus is actually the more accurate way of saying it. Something that stimulated you in a way that was unpleasant. Come back to the experience. What were the exact words? And then that churning. For me, it feels very much like when a wave knocks you over and you this kind of feeling is a churning. It's just sets me off balance, sets me into this like, damn it, kind of laughing at myself and holding myself with love. So I want to try to touch gratitude for that trigger, knowing that it has very little to do with that person, that is just the most recent one to bring it up for me. And feel it, go into it, enjoy the show, as they say. That body sensation of being churned underwater, being thrown off balance, the grr that comes up, the blame that comes up, the like looking for ground by like, I'll do this, I'll say that, or whatever comes up for you. See if you are able to touch gratitude. Oh, my precious thing. There's that again. Maybe what part of your Maybe when you were 2, maybe when you're that adolescent part of you. It's like, can we love that part of ourselves? Can we be grateful for it? Can we become even more intimate with it? Can we can we bathe that part of ourselves that's doing somersaults underwater in the waves? Can we be with that part of ourselves and say, "Oh, my dear, this is not what you wanted when you were surfing, when you were swimming, whatever you were doing. And it's here, and it's part of you, and it can be a beloved part of you. You can meet it with love. Other people may not be crazy about it. A lot of people you'll mention it to, and they'll try to give you a solution to not feel it. Let's not go there now. Let's go with gratitude. Ah, when this happens, I don't have to fix it. I don't have to figure out what I'm going to do. I can meet it with gratitude. So glad that I have the awareness that that's here. I wasn't always aware of it. I really used to think that it was about other people. That if only I could get them to do something different, that I would be fine. Any any blessing that you can find in this, any gift. Allow yourselves to bring a container of compassion and love for that tender part. A part of you that was just like this. I can really touch this enthusiastic young part of me that just so wants something to be a different way. So wants me to be seen for all of my talent, my skill, my passion. And I'm going to have to give that to myself. Yeah. So I'm sure there's people that you love or you care about that also have these triggers, and we can give them the same gift of just holding them and seeing it. It's like, oh yeah, no epiphanies about, you do this all the time, right? Just like, oh yeah. And then the part of you that maybe judges them, hold that tenderly. Just listen. Of course. So we give our beloveds the same gift that we'd like to give to ourselves, that compassion for for our difficult parts, the parts of ourselves that gets kicked up. Vroom. That's what I mean by kicked up. Notice that when something's going on with neutral people, whether it's at work or whatever, try to meet them with the same compassion and gratitude. I'm so grateful that you were here, and I can be aware that this is This is only a trigger, and it can be met with understanding. Those adolescent triggers are quite common for me, that being told what to do thing. Oof, oof, hate it. What is it for you? Can I hate it, or can I say, "Oh, yeah, there that is again," and we can bring that compassion to the world. We can open our hearts. We can give ourselves that gratitude for those moments when we can bring awareness to that churning. What a gift. Like it's something fresh, like we're just seeing ourselves for the first time. Oh, with just curiosity and gratitude. Imagine that, to meet yourself with that and wanting that for all beings in the world. May all beings benefit from our practice. Being able to experience gratitude for even the churning. Thank you for joining us. Please continue to practice and sit with awareness and gratitude and love for all of ourselves. Thank you.